one another. I'm thrilled to introduce all the esteemed speakers and look forward to their impactful conversations and connections that will emerge from this summit. Let's celebrate the power of women in leadership and psychology, and may this summit inspire us all to reach the next level heights and break new ground records. Thank you so much, and welcome all to the day two speakers, and welcome to the first session. For and let's get back to the sessions. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Sharon.
Hi. I don't know if everyone can see my screen.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Can you hear me as well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Before before we start your opening ceremony, Sharon Eduki, I would like to give you a brief intro to the audience who have been in the session.
Okay.
Albuvidi Sharon Eduk is a seasoned HR analyst with over 5 years of expertise in the microfinance sector, where she harnesses data driven insights on people strategies and organizational effectiveness. A certified Scrum Master, she enjoyed applying agile methodologies to enhance collaboration and continuously improve HR processes. She has contributed in a big organizations such as Roche, Cameron, and Arax Petroleum, where she specializes in talent management, employment development, and organization. Beyond her professional accomplishments, she is a dedicated advocate for children with autism and actively promote awareness, inclusion, and support networks with local communities. She has been admired for exploration, growth, and nurturing environments. She has a very passionate and welcome to the stage, Sharon, and the stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to share my screen now, so it might take a minute. Okay, it's can someone see my screen? Can someone just kindly
Yes,
comment if they can see my screen?
yes, entrepreneurs like mom, right? Yeah, you can say.
Right. Okay. Okay, today hi to everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that is pretty much very dear to me, and I like to call it entrepreneurs like mom. It's more of a series of experiences and ideologies that we have come in contact with over the years as a girl child or an African girl child. So the idea behind this topic is over the years we have noticed that girls in particular feel like they have a certain duty to themselves into their families, which hinder their dreams or aspirations or anything other than what has been defined for them. So, the dream, the olden days assumption was the girl child is is not allowed to go to school. She has a place and a responsibility, and she's only allowed to do just that. And as we grew, as time came and went, we had a slight alteration to that viewpoint with the series of various campaigns for empowering the girl child or making her fight for her education and other things like that. We have a modern day view, which came to mean we could go to school. I mean, a lot of African parents started accepting the fact that girls should go to school and it's okay for you to read and write. But then again, there should be a limit to that. You can't read and write so well. You're not supposed to do too much. You're not supposed to want too much. And you're not supposed to dream too much. Why? Because at the end of the day, yes, you can read and write. Yes, you can go to school. But the sole goal or the sole objective is for you to be better at being a mom or being at home or to be a support system for your husband who will do technically all the heavy lifting. So this idea has cut so deep into the girl child that she just strives to do the bare minimum now. It is subconsciously groomed in us to believe that that is all we should ever strive for. And so we always just tend to see the fog. To be like a mom, I'll have to stay home and do the right things and learn from my mother how to be a wife and assist and help and stay at the back and always be quiet and know that it is a man's place to want more and never yours. Well, growing back as a little girl myself, I always had this uncle, right? He would visit me and my brother. I had a younger brother, and he would visit us at the end of the term, every school term, and he would check our results or report cards. So whenever he said, Sharon, let me see your report card, and he noticed that I was better at in mathematics than my brother, he would tell me, "Oh, Sharon, do you want to beat your brother?" And by that he meant, "Do you want to be better than your brother?" Subconsciously, I started to feel a need to not be or to not perform as well as I would normally do, just so that I don't, in quotes, make my brother feel bad or not bring the wrong idea, because God forbid a girl is greater at mathematics than the boy child. That brings the girl to a limiting ideology, a limiting way of thinking, a limiting way of life. She thinks she can do just what is convenient because shuttling between being groomed for being a wife or a mother, you cannot have enough time to excel at the things you would probably love to do. So we stick to wanting to be a mom. It limits us. We can't take, I'm not saying everybody, but most of the girls would not want to indulge into a lot more time consuming activities or fields of education because there isn't really enough time to shuttle the two. And at the end of the day, the ultimate achievement is marriage. So we shouldn't really strive too hard. We shouldn't really want a lot more, or we shouldn't really get to our level of uh, or to get to the best version of ourselves because we want marriage first. And don't get me wrong, it is an amazing idea to be married. Every girl, every African girl would love to be married. And being married has slowly and surely become the only loop through which we see things, through which we acknowledge lives, through which we go through major decisions. So, I want to talk about a viewpoint where being a mom is not a limiting factor, or being a wife is not a limiting factor for the girl child to aspire for more. It is actually a source of strength. It is actually a source of confidence. It is actually a source of inspiration, because being a mom to me is the most entrepreneurial skill one could ever be trained for. Being a mom to me is first your mindset. The M for mom for me represents the mindset. Our moms are during the past days, our moms during olden age have always taught us to be the best version of ourselves. They are our heroes, they are our primary teachers, and they set the pace to the growth and vision of the girl. Our moms are a symbol of strength and not weakness. We always get to see life and go through life knowing that our moms are the best. But when it comes to making or taking a step into the adventurous side of life, we tend to shun back and hide behind the need to be just a mom. Our moms are living proof that we have the ability to morph into anything that we set our mind to strive to be the best version. I remember when I was 16 and I failed a course at school, my mom bought me a book titled The Enemy Called Average. And that was a turning point for me, because she didn't just want me to be better, she wanted me to desire it in every aspect of my life. O for mom for me is our objectives. Our moms groom us with the tools that we need to be excellent leaders. So there is no limiting factor in being a mom, because being a mom in the African home is being groomed to have empathy, to build your resourcefulness, to solve problems, to be caring, to communicate, to be accountable, and to always adapt to difficult situations, no matter how hard. And there is no better leader to me, or these are a lot more skills that come with leadership than we get at schools. So M would be for movement. We raise, we are being raised to be resilient, to be consistent, to work hard, to earn our right to be heard and seen, and to face adversity no matter how. And if we believe in ourselves, if we believe and we have the skills and the heart and the confidence, then we should be able to keep moving towards our dream, towards our values, towards our goal. My conclusion here would be our cultural grounding is not a limitation. We should invest in ourselves, we should invest in our dreams, and not just building a home. If we have greater dreams, we are allowed, and it's okay for us to want them, to go for them, to fight for both. We should empower ourselves as much as we can, and we should be able to educate our boys and girls that it takes two to build a home, and dreams are not just gender biased. We should dare to be more. I hope we all find the mom in us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharon. It was lovely presentation, and ground. There are a couple of questions which from the audience. Now, how can entrepreneurial mothers empower the girl child in society? That was one of the questions. Now, how does a mother balance business and raising a confident girl child? These are the two questions which we felt that. Um, and finally, can empowering the girl child lead to stronger family based businesses?
Okay, can I get the first question again?
Yeah, the first question is, how can entrepreneurial mothers empower the girl child in society?
How can entrepreneur mothers empower the girl child in society? Most African, I'm going to speak mostly for the African environment.
Yeah,
Most African girls are taught how to um, grow themselves generally. So to be able for entrepreneur mothers to build or to grow the girl child in society will be to teach them how to solve problems, teach them how to find what is lacking and build on it. Because we all have an ability in us and we all know there is a way to solve the problem that we face. We have
yeah,
problems every day.
yeah,
So we can be able to build on it, and sell a solution.
good. There are a couple
Yes,
of
the
questions
next
as
question.
well. Yeah, I think, yeah, rightly answered, Sharon. Uh, we will send you all the other questions to your email. Is it okay, Sharon? With the names of the person? I think Carly Madison, Naomi Helen has a couple of questions for you. So we will send those questions to your email, Sharon. And thank you so much for being on this platform. Namaste, Baba.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.